guys, thanks for coming back to my channel, Marsha's Mind. And what's on my mind today? 25 book facts about me. So the 25 book facts about me was started by the channel 25 book facts about me tag was not started by me. I'm not sure who it was started by, but I will find out and stick it down below or across the screen. And nobody tagged me, but that's okay because this is really fun. I thought, it would be fun to find out for myself. 25. So here we go. Number 1 would be, I prefer hardcovers to paperback. Paperback, hardcover, yeah. Preferably, I like big, thick books that I can get lost in. Of course, I will take the dust cover off. Number 2, I used to always write in my books. If it's a word I didn't understand, I would underline it, write the meaning in the margin, or way in the back of the book on the blank pages. I would write like page 186, the word, and then I would know the meaning would be there. Or I liked something in a book, a phrase, I would underline the phrase, and in the back of the book I'd put the page and put like I heart this or a heart, knowing it was something I liked or I wanted to go back to. Or I would copy Xerox the page and the phrase that I liked. I don't really do that too much now, but if it's a book that needs it, I will do it, or I'll have a separate note page with the book, with my notes. Number 3, the only story I remember my mom ever reading to me when I was small was way before I was even in school, and it was Peter Pan. Number 4, I loved libraries and books when I was younger. I just hated the fact of how long it took to read a book, so I never finished a book, never did any extra reading on my own time. I only read a book cover to cover unless it was for school. That's it. I remember reading this book in 6th grade that I actually really enjoyed, and I finished it. Even though it was for school, I actually enjoyed it. It was like a spacey, kind of fun little book. And the cover showed like a cartoon character and the space stuff. I forgot what it was. I wish I knew, but I forgot. And number 5, no audios, no ebooks, no. Nothing like that for me. No Kindle Fire, nothing. No Kindle anything. I like my books. I know when I was younger, I used to like to read or listen to stories on the radio at Christmas time, or cassettes of stories, but no. 6, after I read a book, I need a few days just to bask in the afterglow, or to just soak it in before I start a new one. But at the same time, I love going into my home library and picking out a new book. Number 7. My ideal day for reading would be a cold, rainy day. I'm snuggled on my couch with a blanket and a fire going. I have my tea and my coffee, and that is a really cool day to me. And unless it's like a warm Sunday and it's sunny and breezy outside and it's a lazy Sunday, I have all my work done, all my obligations done, then I know I can devote time to read. That's always nice to sit outside and listen to the birds. So those are my ideal times for reading. And number 8, YA, fantasy, mystery and romance, and some scary, like Goosebumps. Number 9, I will read a book in any spare time that I have, so it could take a month to finish a book, or I could dedicate time to a book. Say 3 hours to a book, a whole day to a book, or a weekend to a book, and I can finish a 500 or more page book that way. But generally, I can take a month to finish a book. 10, I didn't start buying books until about 2009, 2011, something like that. I always went to the library before, so yeah. Number 11, I like to read books first and then see a movie, if I do watch the movie. Number 12, if I need to read and it's not quiet, because I need quiet when I read, I can listen to classical music and still read. 13, I love bookstores. I haven't been to a library for ages. 14, sometimes I daydream while I'm reading. I'm thinking of something else while I read, and I have to go back a few pages to see how I got here, or what happened, or who's this character. You ever do that? Number 15. Yes, I do judge books by their cover. 16. I didn't like to read out loud when I was in school and younger, but I did like to do those little plays. You know how you had the little paper magazines and you had little parts that you could read? That was fun. I used to dog ear my pages, now I use a bookmark. Number 19. I use anything for a bookmark. Yes, I have bookmarkers, but sometimes they get lost and whatever's around, I will mark my page with that. 20. I read Great Expectations by Charles Dickens as a promise to a friend, and I found it long, boring, and it was good, but I wouldn't read it again. 21. I can't bring myself to read Moby Dick. 23. I have to be in the right mood to read something. This is probably for everybody. For instance, I picked up Vampire Academy. I tried to read it twice, had to put it down. 6 months later, I picked it up, started over, and I was hooked. Go figure. 24. I have read all Victoria Holt's books. I've read some of her pen name, Philippa Carr. Would like to read more of those. And Jane Pallady is her other pen name. 25. I could speed read if I had to, but I rather prefer to just read every word for word and cherish every moment, every paragraph, every word, and relax and enjoy my book. Okay, so those are the 25 facts about me, and I would like to know what yours are. Leave them down below, and thanks for watching. Thumbs up. Have a great day. Bye-bye.